how do I develop my idea? That's a question I get over and over again. So I thought I'd make a video about it. As you gain more experience as a screenwriter, you'll find your own method for developing your ideas. But if you're just starting out or you're stuck and you need to try something different, this is a method that can be very helpful. So you've got a germ of an idea. You don't really know if there's something there, if it's got legs, but it's kind of pulling at you. So you want to find out if it could be developed. So the first thing you do is you tell it to a friend. You find someone who's willing to be your listener and you sit them down and you just tell it, you just let it come out and you will find out if there's something there. Hopefully what will happen is a new idea will kick in. Oh yeah, that happens. And then that happens. And you suddenly see that there is something there. The idea in this verbal storytelling method is to let your imagination kick in. So you tell it to one friend and, a few new ideas come in and you think, oh yeah, I think this is a story. Then you find another friend and you sit them down and you tell it again and more ideas come in. The idea is to keep it fluid so that your imagination can do its work. The important thing in this stage is don't write anything down. As soon as you start writing things down, you sort of get attached to them, you get locked in on them. At this stage, you want things to just be free and flowing and your raw imagination come forth. At this stage, you can record it on your phone. That's allowed. But don't go back and listen to it until later. I'll let you know when it's time to go back and listen to it. What you're doing is you're training your imagination to just flow freely, and you don't want to put any constraints on it, and you don't want to get too attached to any part of it. So you keep telling it to as many people as you can get to sit down and listen to, and you'll see it growing bigger and bigger and bigger. And when it's so big that you can barely contain it any longer, and you're starting to worry that, oh my God, I'm going to forget some pieces, I can't really keep my arms around it any longer, that's when you start to write it down. And that is when you start your outline, which will be the subject of my next video. You can click here to watch the next video if it's already been posted. If it hasn't, be sure to click here to subscribe so you can be notified when it is.